Islam has everything to do with human rights.
It's a culture in itself.
Islam means submission.
Everything is in black and white. It is in the Quran.
The greatest emphasis in Islam is on education.
There is Islam and there are Muslims.
For one to become a Muslim, you just have to utter some very simple words.
Hijab for us is a dress that is supposed to guard our chastity, our dignity, our integrity. And there is nothing that hinders us to do anything that any other person is doing just because we are wearing hijab. It is a dress that maybe just protect us.
Say to the believing men that they should lower their gaze and guard their modesty, and say to the believing women that they should lower their gaze and guard their modesty, that they should not display their beauty and ornaments, except what ordinarily appear thereof, and that they should draw their veils over their bosoms.
That's a command from our Creator. It's not a command from my husband, neither is it a command from my brother, nor is it a command from my son. It's a command from Allah, my Creator, the one who has given me this life, the one who's given me everything.
In today's life, in today's world, anybody would be, I'm sorry to say, crazy to think that the hijab is oppressive, because even those who are not supposed to wear hijab are now envying those who wear hijab and wanting to wear the hijab because of even the dangers that now, the dangers they face. You know, we know the kind of rape cases we have in this town because of the way people dress and the way the way women are molested. There are so many evils that today are coming because of the mode of dress and the way they take.
A woman's value in Islam is not based on whether she has a size 8 body, a size 12 body, a size 14 body. It doesn't matter. Your value is based on your faith, your understanding of your faith, the performance of your roles, and whether you as an individual can stand up before God and say, I am doing my best as a Muslim person. And what happens is, with this distraction, which is how does my body look, as a woman you tend to move away from those core values. And what Islam does is say, no, look here, I'll protect you from these external issues. You will be covered, so no one will judge you from how you look, your body, what you think. So when I'm talking, what you're seeing is my mouth, not anything else.
I've seen whereby we are in a mat, and actually maybe a girl just in front of you is dressed in a certain style, whereby all the back benchers will like, wow.
And hardly will you find these cases happening to Muslim women because of the hijab. So it is there to protect her, her dignity, her chastity. She is comfortable.
The subject of the veil is not as foreign as many people believe, and Islam is not the only religion that requires women to decently cover themselves. Traditionally, female followers of the divine books have been covering for hundreds of years prior to Islam's emergence, and many women from other faiths or communities practice veiling to date. Islam did not invent the head cover, it endorsed it.
You are your own property, and no one has a right to trespass on that property. And the human eye trespasses all the time. And it's just taking back your property. You're saying, look, my body is my property. I shall reveal it to the person whom God has allowed me to reveal it to.
I tell them I feel very smart in a veil. And I feel very decent in a veil.
If somebody sees me with a hijab, the person who does not know should not point a finger that I'm less intelligent. But that person needs to find out, why am I wearing a hijab? Instead of saying that Muslim women are suppressed.
Some people tend to ridicule the whole argument of modesty for protection. Their argument is that the best protection is the spread of education, civilized behavior, and self-restraint. Fine, but that is not all. If civilization is enough protection, then why is it that in developed countries, women are still abused sexually? If education is the solution, then why is it that educational institutions of higher learning are concerned about the plight of the female students? If self-restraint is the answer, then why are cases of sexual harassment in the workplaces common?
I did have a personal battle with the issue of the veil. I did feel it was an issue that was not important to me, even after I had become a Muslim. However, as I began to read and understand what Islam says about women and their value and their dignity and their importance in society, it became clear to me that what is happening is a battle of, unfortunately, and I know a lot of women would want me to say this, but what is happening now is women have been brainwashed. They've been made to believe that the more they expose of themselves, the more value is attached to them. They've been made to believe that they have to look a certain way. They have to be a certain way. They've been made to feel inadequate in every possible way based on their physical appearance.
It is one of the great ironies of our world today that the very same headscarf revered as a sign of holiness when worn by others of different faith is seen as a sign of oppression when worn by Muslim women.